Hi there, welcome to my video. So I'm going to give you a sculpt version of how to create a Alva Temple which you can sell, which is from the Incursion mechanic, right? You might have heard about it, but if you don't know how exactly it works and what you need to do and what are the room upgrades that's required to make it worthy of selling. If you get the two main rooms that are mostly used by other players, which is Doryani's Institute and Locus of Corruption, you can make on an average a divine per temple, right? So if you have all the Atlas tree nodes you have taken, so then you can make a temple max in 4 maps, assuming you have the node for 4 incursions per map. So you can create a proper temple in 4 maps. Hopefully, if the RNG favors you, will have both of those rooms that are required upgraded to level 3, which is what will give you one divine per map. Okay, so let me show you what are the nodes I have taken and what could be useful. I mean, there are definitely better videos if you want to, learn about it in detail and how to min-max everything. But this is a scuffed version. If you're a total newbie and you have no idea and you want to learn how to create a temple in like very early stages of mapping, then you can do this. Okay, it's pretty scuffed version and there is no 100% guarantee you will get a perfect temple every time, but you can at least try to improve your chances. Hopefully that helps. Okay, so let's go to the Atlas passives. All right, so go here and search for Incursion so you can find the nodes easily. Alright, so Incursion nodes will be highlighted. So starting from the start, you can take these 3 here. That will increase the chances. Okay, and then go up. I mean, you can use the starting map which you will be using for the mapping, completing the mapping, right? So you will have additional map nodes as well. So that could help you get more maps. You can use the same Atlas tree and you can come here and get this. So this makes so that you will have 4 incursions per map. So that's helpful to, finish your temple in 4 maps at max. Or worst case 5 maps if you are trying to, get the right rooms. Alright, then you can go up here and you can get this one. So this node makes so that killing a non-resident architect in your maps has 10% chance to add an additional upgrade to surviving architects maps. So it's like, for example, you have a second tier for the corruption room, and if you go kill the non-architect, that means if you try to upgrade the room, it will give an extra. No, let's say the corruption room is at level 1, right? And now you try to upgrade it. So instead of getting level 2, you will get level 3 directly because of this node. And then there is another node which works in the opposite way, which is killing resident architects in your map adds their upgrade tier to the surviving active architects room. So let's say there is a level 2 room of some other random architect. So now you get the option to change it to corruption, right? So in that case, if you don't take this node, it will be like corruption room will be at level 1. But if you take this one, so the level 2 of the existing architect will be transferred to the corruption room. So that means the corruption room will by default be upgraded to level 2 as soon as you get it. So that's gonna speed up the process of leveling it. All right. And then what else? Then you can come here. So this is also useful because this will this will give you more time to form those stone pillars that is required to connect the rooms. So this makes so that the time increases for killing the monsters as you keep killing more of them. So otherwise it will be so fast that sometimes you will not get a chance to kill the architects or even to connect the rooms to the other rooms you want to reach to. So if you have this node, that will increase your chances of increase your time basically. So that's all you need to start with. So I think it should be possible once you are in like yellow maps. I think you should have enough points to get here. Yeah, I haven't checked that, but you can check it. Then there is this one. This is not so useful, so you don't have to take this cluster here. So yeah, this should be enough for the passive tree. Okay, now I am in the first map, so I got Alva here. So that's how you access the temple. So once you talk to her, you'll get this setup here. This will be totally random initially. Okay, so you can check what rooms you are getting, right, by killing either of the architects. So luckily for me, I got the first room where I have a chance to get the gem cutter's workshop, which is what is required to get the final Doryani's institute, right? It is one of the rooms we require for us to get the perfect temple. So this will not be the case every time. You will get random rooms, so you just have to hope that RNG is in your favor at some point. So now, since now I got this one, I'll just go and upgrade this and then connect it to one of the adjacent rooms so that you can have access to it, right? And then always make sure if you get more pillars, you can connect it to other rooms as well. But if you don't, at least try to get one pillar and connect to one room which is already connected to the entrance, so you can access it, or anyone who you will sell to have access to it. Okay. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go. And if you get confused like which one you have to upgrade, you can again open the map inside the room itself, click V, and you can see which one you want. So this is the top architect, which will give you gem cutter's workshop. So let's go kill the top architect. Unless you are using some scrubs or mods that increases the monster numbers, it shouldn't be hard initially. So you should be able to do this with your initial setup. Okay, I'm just trying to get the stone pillar to, connect the maps. So far I have 0 success, unfortunately. So at least one should be there per room. I don't know where is mine. I must have left one monster alive. So that guy is having mine. Stone pillar. I don't know where he is. Unless I've already taken it. Maybe. Oh, I have it. I already have it. Okay. Then you click on any of the doors. You can click here to see which door it is connecting to which room. So I've connected to this one, which is the entrance now. Okay. So then If you don't have the time dilation node, it will run out very quickly, so you have to be very quick with clearing the room. But since I have time dilation, based on number of the monster I've killed, I have a lot of time. Okay, so now we're done with this. So if you didn't get the room you want, you still just go with whichever room you feel like, and then hope in the next encounters you will get the other rooms that you want. So now I have the gem cutters room here. So let's say if you didn't get it, right? In the first time you got something else like this workshop, something like this, you caught it. So you can still go for it. What you can do is you can even get it up to level 2, and then you can wait to get the other room as a switch option. Since you already have this at least 3 point taken, right? Because of this one, when you switch, you will get the level transferred to the room you want. Okay, so you can still upgrade it, but make sure that you don't upgrade when it is in level 1 or something like that, because then there is a chance it will become level 3. Then you will not have the option to change it to any other room once it becomes level 3. Okay, now I have the second encounter here. Try to do it in a smaller map so you can have the incursion encounters fast. But yeah, I'm doing on random maps, which is fine if you have other things to do in the map. Okay, now this for second room. Okay, I didn't get what I want, right? See, since I already have gem cutters, this will not appear again. So now I'm looking for the corruption chamber, which is required for the locus of corruption room, which I want. So till I get that, I can either, just keep on changing, or I can just upgrade and hope I'll get it in the next rounds. Because since I already got gem cutters, right, it will not appear in this map again. So if you want this room to appear, you have to go to the next map. All right. So here, since this is already level 1, if I upgrade it, there is a chance it could become level 3, right? And you could do that, or you can switch to this currency room, and that also has a chance to become that will have a chance to become level 2, I think, or level 1, because this is in level 1 state. So you could do that and hope in the next rounds you get the corruption chamber, then you can directly upgrade it. Or you can just upgrade this, and then if it becomes level 3, it will be removed from the pool, which will appear in your next encounters. So you could do that, or you could do this. Either way it works. Now I'm thinking, because currency thing is also good. It's not the best, but it works. But this is not bad either. So let's just say I'll just upgrade and hope it becomes level 3 so it doesn't appear again. But I also have to make sure it has some connections to the adjacent rooms. This is connected to the top. So either I connect here to top or top right. Okay, that's preferable, but you can connect other rooms later as well. So any connection, if you can get to the bottom ones, is good. All right, so I am thinking of upgrading it. So let's go top and kill this architect. I got the pillar. So I got 2 of them, right? Now see, I can connect to this room and then come back here and connect to this as well. So you can see which rooms are connected. You have connected this one and this one. Okay, that's it. And you don't have to clear the rest of the room. You can just go back here and exit. So otherwise, after timeout, it will it will kick you out automatically as well. Okay, so now let's find the rest of the incursions. Okay, we don't have here. I think it's in the next area. Let's go. Just make sure you check the whole area. You should have 4 encounters if you have taken that specific node, which gives you 4 encounters per map. So make sure to check everywhere on the map. Okay, let's go. Go to the next area. So we have covered this area. We only had 2 so far. Let's go to the next one. Okay. There we have the 3rd encounter. Okay, let's clear this up first. Okay. Now let's see what we are getting here, right? Hatchery and Pool of Restoration. Okay. Neither of this is good, but we have to continue. Because if you skip this, the next Alva encounter will also be the same room. Like, so you cannot escape this. You have to go through it. You have to go through the RNG to get to the next room, right? So I try to take something which is not harmful. Like there are rooms which add traps or poison as such. So I try to avoid those rooms. Or something that buffs the monsters, but maybe there is a reason to take those as well, because one thing is you can change when you get the required room. Otherwise, maybe they add to the, like some of the rooms, even though they have some negative aspects to them, but they also add like increased quantity or rarity of items or added number of monsters. So that could still be useful. So for example, this adds more monster packs that could be useful in certain scenarios to increase the drop rate of something or even XP. Okay. So for now, I'm going to pick one of these, right? I'll take this one.
Let's go.
Yeah, so once in there, just make sure where you have to go to the top, and then what you want to connect as well. So preferably the entrance, which is bottom, or any other room here, because that will let you access it just in case, right? Just in case you get a good room later, so you need to have access to it. So let's go up and kill this architect and connect here or bottom. Okay, if you don't have enough damage to kill the architect fast, then it's preferable that if you kill some minions, otherwise you will run out of time, just like how I am running out of time right now, right? So that would mean sorry, stone of passage, not pillar, my bad. Okay, that would mean you will not be able to get the stone of passage to connect your room. So even if you get a good room, if you're not able to connect it to the entrance, then you will not be able to access it. So then it's useless. Okay, so that's why time dilation is very important, because it will help you get the room. Hey, Wolf. Okay, take care, man. Enjoy. Okay, so we got the connection, so that works. So you can check here. The changes will be displayed and the connection will also show. All right. Now there is one more encounter left. We just need to find that. Okay, now let's see what are the odds here. Okay, here also we didn't get it. So this one gives you chest full of items. Then there is poisonous plants. So this is what I was talking about. So this will make the player experience bad if they have to go through poisonous plants. It's not a big deal at a higher level, but still you could choose this one, right? This will give you items instead. Now, since this is the last room, you could skip this and then you will get the same room again in the next map as the first room, right? There is a reason to do that sometimes, because if you do this in the next, if you do this room in the next map, then it will not reappear again, right? But if you do it now, it could again appear in the next map as well. So there is a reason not to do this room in certain cases when you definitely don't want it to appear again. But I'm going to do it again because I don't mind if it appears again, because I'm still to get the corruption room, right? So I have a chance to encounter corruption room inside this room as a change option. So if I already have a level on that, that will help me upgrade the room directly. So I'll do this room for this instance. Let's go here and what we want. So I'm going to pick storage and I'll try to connect it to workshop here. So top right, I'll go down and then connect top right. We got the upgrade. You can see the special icons, right, for the architects. Now it's done. So now I just need to find the stone of passage, and then you just connect it to this one. Okay, that's it. Then you can come out. So now I've completed all the 4 encounters. So you're done with this map. So we will continue the rest in the next map. Okay, now continuing on the second map, since we already have one of the useful rooms, you can always go to Alva here and check the current state of things. So we have gem cutters room. We need to get the corruption room. So once we get that, there is a scrub you can use to get a additional chance of a completed temple with those 2 rooms upgraded to level 3, right? So that's this scarab, Incursion Scarab of Timelines. So this currently costs around 9 chaos orbs. So better only to use it once you already have 2 of the rooms, to increase the odds of getting at least 1 room upgraded to tier 3, right? So otherwise I don't know if it's worth. So currently I only have 1 of them, so I'm not going to use it. Just going to the next map. Let's go here. Okay, we already see the incursion here. So let's hope. Okay, now again we got the storage room. So now we didn't get the corruption room, but there is an option to change, right? So this will make okay, we can choose between either of this, but if you upgrade this, there is a chance this will become level 3. So which is good. That means this room will be removed from the selection pool, and that means there is a chance one of the other rooms will have the chance to upgrade. Okay, so you can do that, but since if you upgrade this, then it will become level 2 and then you can have a chance to get the corruption room. But yeah, you can choose either of that. Well, I'm going with upgrading this room.
Let's go. Greeting.
And then let's see where we want to connect this one. It's already connected. It's fine if you don't connect it. So you can just exit this room.
Good job.
Right. Okay, let's take that. Okay, we see the second incursion.
There you are.
Okay, royal meeting room, sacrificial chamber.
And the closer we get to finding the temple in the present day.
Okay, where is this one?
Here's the plan.
So this one, you can go with this room, right? Because this here you can sacrifice a unique and it will give another unique in its place of same category. But this is very, very RNG based, so it's not that great, but yeah. You can have it. You can change to this one. Or you can just get this room which increases the magic monster numbers. Yeah, I'm going with this. Then we can connect here or here. Any of the two is fine. But there is another room. Wait, where I want to go? Here. So there is another room called Shrine of Empowerment, right? So what that does, it will upgrade any of the adjacent rooms depending on its tier. So tier 3 will upgrade all the adjacent rooms. On tier 1 it will be like any random connected adjacent room. So I don't know where I'll get that. So to make sure that you only have one room connected to it which you want to upgrade, so whenever you get any room, try to minimize the connections to that room so that when you get it, you can manipulate it to upgrade any of the rooms you want if they are nearby. So if it appears somewhere, I can explain it better. So currently, so for example, this room, right? It already has a connection, so I don't need to connect to any of the rooms now. So I can decide later if it becomes a Shrine of Empowerment, then I can decide what to do with it. So currently, I'll just go here and just take this room change. That's all. So let's go down, kill the architect. And we can just exit after that.
Good job.
All right, we're done here. Let's find the next incursion. Okay, we'll go to this one. Let's see what we get here. Sparring room. Okay, now this is the third encounter. So this adds traps, right? This is kind of annoying, so you could change this to sparring room, which is fine. I mean, it does increase the damage of monsters, but it is manageable. So I'm going to change this, and then I could connect it to Flame Workshop. You know, that could help later. So let's go down and change the room, then connect to bottom left.
Time to go.
Got the stone passage here. We got the change. Now we can just go here and connect. We got two of them. Again, if you want, you can connect to other place, but I wanted to connect here, which I've done. And this one also I can connect because it doesn't have a connection already. All right, that's it. Now I can just exit.
Good job, Exile.
Okay, now the last one is remaining. Let's hope we get the corruption room in that one. Okay, we see the temple here.
Ah, there
Okay.
you are. Ready to revisit the past?
So this is all of Lux.
You killed the
Tempest generator.
and the
Okay, now this is the final temple here, right? So we have not encountered a corruption chamber yet. And if you remove this, then there is only one chance to get that temple. I mean, that room, corruption room. Because currently we have not got it so far. So if I leave this up, so this room will appear again. So I could just move it to the next one. Okay, there are two things you can do. Now, since only 5 incursions are remaining, so you want to use that scarab of timelines to increase the chances of getting an upgraded room, right? Because you already have a gem cutter's workshop. And since only 4 or 5 incursions are remaining, you should be using it on the next map, so that there is a chance that you will get a completed temple with this upgraded to tier 3. But that said, you could make it so that you can have one more map. It can go up to the one extra map by not completing this room now. So what it makes is this room will appear in the next map again. So you will have again 5 more left to do. So that means only 4 will be completed in the next map, and one more will be left to complete in the coming map. So you will have 2 chances to get the upgraded version of the rooms. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to skip this right now. So I'll have 5 incursions remaining. So that means it will extend to 2 more maps. So I'll have more chances to do this. Okay. Okay, I'll see you in the next map. Alright, so now we are coming to the 3rd map. So we are almost already at the completion of the temple, but we still don't have all the upgrades we need. So hopefully this map will give us that. But since we already have one of those rooms which we need, so I'm going to use this Scarab of Timelines, hoping to get a completed temple with the good rooms upgraded to level 3. But yeah, I have to get the corruption room now in this map, so that, you know, there is a chance of a perfect room at the end of this map. So anyways, I'm using this. Grab, and let's start this map. Okay, let's hope for the best. All right, so again we got the same room, because this is what we left from the last map, right? We didn't complete, so this is the room we are going to get. Now let's finish this off, right? So it doesn't come back in the last map. Let's just upgrade this, and we don't need to connect to anything else. Let's upgrade this. So we have killed the architect. Now we can just exit. Don't need to kill anything else.
Good job, Exile.
I got a silver flask. Okay. Right. Let's find the next one. Now let's do the temple here. Let's see.
There you are. Ready to revisit the
Let's see.
The more you
There's a guardhouse thing. Okay. We got unlucky. We still don't have upgrade for this, nor do we have corruption chamber. This is the unique one. This becomes guardhouse. I don't care about that. Let's just upgrade this and hope it becomes level 3 as well. So at this point we are trying to reduce the options that could come in the last map. So at the worst case scenario we have this option to get the last room in the last map at least. So let's go and upgrade this. I mean, you could also change this and hope in the next map you get the corruption chamber and then you can directly upgrade it to level 3, but that's very rare. So let's go ahead and upgrade.
time to go. Greetings.
Okay, do we need to connect it to anything? It's fine, but I think we could connect it here. We get the stone right over here. Otherwise it's fine, we can just skip that. Let's go. I think our luck ran out in the first instance itself because we got that corruption room the first which room was that? Gem cutter's room on the first instance itself. Now we are not getting any of the upgrades. So this is completely RNG most of the time. So you just have to hope it works out in your favor. Okay, they are here. Sometimes they can come inside the boss arena as well. Let's finish this before we go to the boss.
There you are. Ready to revisit the past.
Okay, we are unlucky here also, we are not getting it.
And the closer we get to finding the temple,
And this also didn't upgrade last time.
here's the plan.
Now, which one did we get? Warehouse. Okay, let's upgrade this.
Let's go.
Okay, it's all up to the last one now. If we will get even one temple worth using, worth selling. Okay, we got the upgrade. We don't need to connect this to anything. Let me see if we want to. Okay, we can connect to the top. There's no harm in that. There is very unlikely chance that we'll get a shrine here. Let's see. Hope that last temple in this area is at least of some use. If not, it's almost a bust.
Good job.
Right. Let's check the last one.
There you are. Ready
Okay, we did get the Shrine of Empowerment here.
the more you change my mind, and the closer we get to finding the temple in the present.
Now,
Here's the plan.
now we still haven't got the corruption chamber, but we could get it anywhere here in the next round. So this one is already level 1, so it could directly go to level 3. There's a possibility of that, or at least level 2. So these two are already upgraded to level 3, right? So these 4, I need to connect at least 2 of them and hope somehow I can connect to, I mean, somehow I get the corruption chamber in one of those. Then there is a chance of them upgrading to tier 3. Very, very minute chance. Okay, so I will go and change here. Then I'll connect to either this or this. At least one of these 2. And hope it works out. Okay, we'll see. Otherwise, once we get, if we get here, then we can connect back to this. Okay, let's go down and see which one we can. Top or bottom.
Let's go.
We could skip this, then this will not come in the next. It will not repeat. Okay, there is that chance also. Probably should have done it on the next map, but it is what it is. Okay, now let's look for the stone. Yeah, ideally it would have been better to do it in the next map, because we know for sure this is shrine, right? And then it will not happen again. Now this could appear again in the next map if it doesn't get upgraded to level 3. Let's connect this one here. Let's look for one more, because at least it will be level 2, so at least there should be a chance to upgrade 2 rooms. Okay, we are done with the monsters here, so unfortunately only 1 room connection.
Good job, Exile.
Okay, now we have to wait for the last map to see how it works. Okay, so we got the temple. There's a chance we could still get the 1 room, which is the Doryani's institution, but we don't know. We will check it at the end, right? Let's see. Okay, we are not going to check now. Okay, let's finish this map. Let's kill the boss and finish it. No spoilers. We are not going to look at the temple, which we got, but we will still, we will again use the Sim Scarab, because again that will increase our chances of getting the temple we want, right? So let's go with that. That should also get us the Maven invitation here. Yeah, let's go. Let's hope for the best. Last chance. So totally we are getting 3 temples because we have used 2 scarabs of timeline. So we have 3 chances. I mean, even if this one fails, at least there are 2 more temples which could have at least 1 room upgraded. I mean, even if we get 1 room upgraded, right, it will still sell for at least 90C. It is still worth all the scarabs you have invested. Like, let's say maximum it costs you 10C per scarab. So you will at least get the return on that. You will make profit if you get at least 1 room upgraded. Otherwise, you have to run the room yourself to, you know, make the money back. I mean, run the temple. Because failed temples only sell for 1C, if at all they sell. So to make profit, either you have to get at least 1 good temple with at least 1 fully upgraded room, or you have to run the completed temple yourself. Next level. So this is why it's always better to do it on a simple straight map, because otherwise you have to keep looking for the temple and where it is. I mean, it will show up if you are at least close to it, right? You don't have to be exactly in the same area. It will show up before that, but still. If it's a straightforward map, it's easier to access the temples quickly, and then you can produce more temples. I need to make sure I didn't miss it. Because I have invested a scarab in this, I need to make sure I get the temple. Because no matter what I do, it's not going to change the outcome, right? Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, it's here. Let's get the boss first. There we go. Now let's see.
Ready to revisit the past.
Okay, there we go. We got the corruption chamber finally.
Before you change my mind.
So now you have to connect it to Sanctum of Unity because there is a chance it will upgrade it. So it's already connected to 1. So it will upgrade either this but now I think it will upgrade 2 because it's tier 2, right? And it's connected to these 2 already, but they are already upgraded, so they will have no impact. You just have to connect this one to this, so at least 1 level you are guaranteed. But also, since this is already in level 1, you are going to get 1 level from just changing it. So this one for sure is going to turn into Locus of Corruption now. So finally, we are able to get it. So just go down, finish this boss, architect, and then you connect the bottom left. So we go down. And kill this architect. Change the room. It makes sure you don't accidentally kill the other architect, right? Then it's gone. Okay, now we do need to connect this way. So I need to find the stone, because that's the only way to make sure we get the upgrade we want. If we don't get it now, we need to connect it. Let's go and connect it. Make sure we are connecting to the shrine. Okay, where is it? So it is here. So this door. Okay, there we go. Now we have ensured it will be Locus of Corruption. So at least 1 temple will be sellable.
Job, Exile.
Okay, now there will be a drop. Okay, so totally we will have 3 temples now. So out of which 1 is a guaranteed sell. So I would call that a win, because at least you are going to make 90 C to 100 C on that. So you spent like 20 C and you are getting 90 C, so that's a profit. Worst case scenario. But you also have 2 temples, so there are 2 more chances for you to get a perfect temple. A perfect temple will sell for at least 1 divine, depending on how things are in the market. That's it. Let's go out of here and see how much are we going to make. Okay, let's go first. Clear everything up. Okay, so we have 2 temples here. We want this.
Keep your life to your own.
So now coming to the final temple, you can get it from Alva herself. You go here. If you click open temple, then you will not receive the sample to sell. It will open and you have to do it yourself. So currently we have Catalyst of Corruption at 2, right? But since there is Sanctum of Unity, which is the Shrine Temple,
Today we make off the king's
it's a Shrine Temple. It will upgrade this to level 3 once we take the temple out. So this is how you take the temple out. So then you will see the final upgrade. But this is still level 1. This has to be level 3 for it to be worth the divine. So once it becomes Gem Cutters and this is Locus of Corruption, that's when the perfect temple is formed. But in this case, that's not going to happen. Only we will have the Locus of Corruption. So it will at least sell for 90C. Okay, so we are guaranteed 90C and we are yet to take a look at the other 2 temples. Okay. Let's see how our luck has turned out. Let's go and check the first one. Our Gem Cutters is at 1, which is not good, but we did get a Locus of Corruption. So again, 90C added to your income, right? We got 1 more Locus of Corruption. Now let's check the final one. Again, Gem Cutters is at 1 and we didn't get a Locus of Corruption. Okay, that's fine. So out of 3 we got 2 with upgraded room, which we want. It's not perfect, but still it's a profit. So that's how we do it. Now let's see how much we are getting for it. Now it's at 109. So if you want to sell it immediately, just put it 1C under the current price, so yours will be sold first. If not, you can keep it like 110 or whatever the maximum you are seeing. So eventually it will get sold because people will always require Locus of Corruption to, double corrupt any of the items. And Doryani's Institute to double corrupt the gems. I mean, corrupt the gems to get level 21 on gems. So it's always required, so you can see the price on your Path of Exile trade, and depending on that you can price your temples. So now I'm going to sell them. Okay, so this one. So also you have other things leveled up as well, so you can click them and see if they are being sold at a higher price. So you can then sell it at that price instead of the lowest. So I see it's at 110. So if I want to sell it right now, you can just put 1C below and then just list it. So it will be sold very soon. Okay, now let's check this one. I have so many tier 3s. It's almost perfect. I can sell it at 31, but it's too much, so I'll sell it at maybe 110 or 115 even. Okay, that's it. I'll just wait for it to get sold. That's all. That's how you do a scuffed temple setup. And thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Bye bye.